To adjust your dial. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. It's your boy Big Vern. This is App Stupid, the fastest growing sports and entertainment show on these YouTube streets. You're welcome. Holla at us. Boy Big Vern, y'all know what it is. Y'all know how we get down on a beautiful Monday here in the Midwest. It's 95 degrees today. Heat index is going to make it feel like it's 105. So if you got to go outside and you're working in this weather, stay hydrated. Also, if you got small animals, get them out early, then get them back inside where it's nice and cool. What a day to be alive. What a day to be in the pool. I'm telling you, Midwest weather, nothing like it. So in the first segment, we talked about P. Diddy. P. Diddy derangement syndrome has set in. And now Donald Trump is supposed to be allegedly pardoning P. Diddy. Mickey Mouse had something to do with P. Diddy beating the trial. Also, the Easter Bunny, Humpty Dumpty, the leprechaun from St. Patrick's Day is somehow involved in this. The Illuminati, it's everything but we was wrong. We couldn't prove our case, and everybody we put on the stand lied to you. How about we start and stop there? Anyway, then we talked about Ben McLemore. Ben McLemore, he has been convicted of grape in Oregon, in Clackamas County. We go through and break that down. Did he get a fair trial? Was he railroaded? Is he being convicted for a one night of drinking and a one-night stand that caused him a conviction? Go ahead and give that one a listen. So, gonna go from the courtroom drama to the association and the Lakers. Will this work? They get DeAndre Ayton. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Give me a rap album. It's your boy Big Vern. It's your boy Big Vern. Coming to you live from the App Stupid Studios. We got another rap album we pushing this month. Smoke DZA, On My Way to Berlin. In stores now. Get it where you legally consume music. Whether it's Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the LP is For FIF and Broadway. Ooh. My goodness, that song in Spaceships with Mike and Keys. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Then him and Dave East with Check. I'm a check. Oh wow. That whole setup, just everything, the schemes, the double entendres, them dudes is wild on the mic. Then Crimson, LV Constructs and Fourth Rope Heels. Woo. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 is my song. 10 out of 10 is my song. And an 11-11 with Dom Kennedy. Smoke DZA is playing no games. This LP On My Way to Berlin, trust me. Once you play, just let it play. Let it play. You're gonna get there. It's your boy Big Vern. Holla at us. Yo, shout out to Smoke DZA. I thought it was dope. Make sure you go get On My Way to Berlin. It's a hot LP right now. We left off on the sort of content. We were asking, is DeAndre Ayton going to make the Lakers any better? And the short answer is hell no. This dude ain't going to. Come on, man. He wore out his welcome in Portland. He hasn't played 56 games in the last 2 years in Rip City. Again, he hasn't played 56, an average of 56 games in Portland. His first year, he played 55. Last year, he played 40 games. He can't stay healthy. And when they drafted Klingett, you knew that the writing was on the wall for DeAndre Ayton. The writing was on the wall for DeAndre Ayton. And most people, when you think about his career, you're going back to Phoenix and you're saying, we're getting that guy. No, you're not. Portland gave up Yusuf Nurkic, which he was hurt. He couldn't properly heal. They did a swap. And they swapped for the same guy. Come on, man. DeAndre Ayton has been in the league since 2018, 2019, and he's never played 82 games. but somehow this is an upgrade. He just signed up to be the next scapegoat when the Lakers don't make it out of the second round of the playoffs. And unfortunately, that is a situation that plays itself out constantly on LeBron James teams. In Miami, they demonized Chris Bosh. For some reason, I don't know why. Here it is. Bosh was the man in Toronto. And he took less money to come to South Beach, and then he had to figure out how to play off the ball when you had two ball dominant guys out there like Bronny and Wade. You get to Cleveland. It's Kevin Love. Kevin Love is having mental issues. You got Kyrie, LeBron, Kevin Love. To the point where LeBron is even making statements in the media talking about don't try to fit in, just fit out. What the hell does that mean, by the way? Nobody even asked him about that. Then he goes to the Lakers. What they do? Russell Westbrook. You had LeBron. You had Anthony Davis. Oh, they would be better if they got rid of Westbrook. It always happens like this. They find one guy in the LeBron trio, and then they start attacking said guy. They got rid of Russell, start attacking AD. Because then you had Austin, it would kill me. And I just call him Matthew Dellavedova 2.0. But he was sitting there and he became the darling. Then all of a sudden, oh, we got to get rid of AD. AD's holding the Lakers back. What? What? Come on, man. Stop this. Stop this. Now, when we get back to Ayton ain't played since February the 10th of last year. And he left with a left calf strain. Really? This dude was done before Valentine's Day. But knowing all of that, Rob Pelinka was like, we got to have that dude. We need to have that dude. Come on, man. The Jerko faking, he can pass a physical exam, but Mark Williams can't. And I'd rather have Mark Williams, if I'm a Lakers fan, than DeAndre Ayton. Mark Williams will at least run the floor and give you all he's got. He's going to get himself hurt, but I'd rather a guy go down swinging than a dude get hurt walking around. You got to bubble wrap this dude. Come on, man. I'm not buying this. And don't give me that. Look at Ayton's intangibles. Okay. What are they? Because he can't make it through a season healthy. Since he was in Phoenix, Portland, fell for the scam, and we seen the juice wasn't worth the squeeze. But the Lakers, oh yeah, Rip City, the Lakers, they couldn't wait to get their hands on Jabroni Mills. Come on, bro. This was horrible. This was a horrible free agent acquisition. And we told you when LeBron James, I kept telling you all this in April. So yeah, I'm going to take my victory lap and I'm going to smack every last one of y'all in the face because that's what you do anyway. You steal my material to try and sound smart. However, we told you if LeBron James picks up his $52 million player option, the Lakers can't get anybody else. So then you got Austin Reeves out here talking about in his exit interview, I just didn't help my team. I got to get better. Bro, they exposed you in that Minnesota series. You can't play defense. I love Luka, but he can't stay healthy either. There's a reason why Luka Donut, he got shipped away from the Mavericks. They didn't want to give max money to a guy who's routinely hurt and who's overweight. He was hurt when they traded him. I'm not making this up. I don't need notes. We do this all the time. And so then LeBron, he goes out with a groin injury. And we told you, Luka can't keep this team afloat. We know this. We can see. We got eyes. And so now, what is it? Oh, we've got to go ahead and trade LeBron back to Cleveland. They don't want him. Cleveland's got a small window to win a championship. They do not need a 42-year-old ball-dominant small forward / point guard who's going to stand around and make them stand around to watch him meander his way through combos and try and bully you to get to the rim. They don't want that. You all did not go ahead and tell LeBron no when you could have back in 2022. So now, in the great words of Malcolm, brother Malcolm X, this is just chickens coming home to roost. You signed his kid. This is the last year of a $2 million deal his kid signed. So now you got the mom and pop headlines. Hell, Jenny Buss and them, they sold majority stake in the franchise to begin with. They was like, oh, it's the end of an era, blah, blah, blah. Shut the hell up. Nobody cares about that. If you're a Laker fan, you want to win championships, can you honestly look at this roster and say, we can get to the Western Conference Finals? And you can. You can. The coaching tree is now suspect because you all snuck up on a lot of people last year. Nate McMillan, his colors will come out in the wash. His colors will come out in the wash. You look up Nate McMillan when he was a head coach, what he's able to do in his first year, it looks non-existent in his second year. Brooks, same thing. And so now everyone's hip to your little 3-2 defensive shell, help off the defense. You really don't have a bench. Hashimura is pretty much, you need to move him to the starting lineup. I don't know why you try to go ahead and get rid of Dalton Knecht, because Dalton Knecht, he could be a very good player. You just have to believe and invest in him. But when the whole Mark Williams trade blew up, and now you try to trade the guy in the middle of the night, and now Mark Williams is wondering, hey, look, what happened? I gave y'all all of my medical records. Y'all tried to say I couldn't pass a physical. No. And Dalton Knecht was like, I wasn't injured to begin with. You looked at me in my face, didn't say nothing about the trade, and found out that the trade blew up in your face overnight. How am I supposed to come back to work knowing that you don't want me to be here? These are all legitimate questions. You're way over the salary cap. You're a first apron team. You can't shed meaningless contracts to get any help whatsoever. You're reduced to taking names. And so when you're asking, is this going to work? Hells no. It's not going to work. This is going to crash and burn. It's going to crash, burn, and blow up in your face. And then you'll be sitting here with the rest of the crew on ESPN and these other corrupt sports channels talking about the Lakers. They need to do some soul searching. They need to go ahead and it's time to move on from LeBron James. It's time now. It's time now to stop being held hostage by a first ballot Hall of Famer who can't deliver and bring you to the mountaintop any longer. Now it's time to move on. Come on, bro. And I love LeBron. This ain't nothing that I'm talking down on him. I'm not sitting here saying the old mythical ring culture bullshit. I don't get involved in that. I enjoy watching him play. I think that what he's doing, he's turning back the hands of time. He looks phenomenal. But I'm a realist. And one game does not make it consistently that you can do this for 82 games. Between load management, him having a faulty groin and getting injured all the time, it is what it is. It is what it is. Just go away, bro. Just go away. But, Laker Nation, you got something to say? Y'all know the drill. Again, if you are listening to this pod, get in the comments. Let us know, did we get it right? What did we leave out? This is Big Vern. We talk back We'll be back. Top of the hour. This is your boy Big